So I never told anybody this because I just felt like the injuries that I went through, like this was just gonna be my everyday life. Until I found the Knees Over Toes guy and I heard that he transformed his own knees after he was already developed to something that he can do now, which he has strong knees, he's had multiple surgeries, so he really encouraged me to try to strengthen my knees one more time. So why did I buy into Knees Over Toes guy's program, or his name is Ben Platt? Well, I've had bad knee pain for the past 5 years from not taking care of my body. I consumed a lot of his free content on Instagram and YouTube, so I highly suggest you follow him if you have knee pain or if you want to strengthen your knees to prevent knee pain. What's really impressive is that Knees Over Toes guy has only been doing this for a little bit over 3 years from what I believe, and he's already had 1,800 different testimonials or people that he's changed. So I am definitely going to be one of them now. So now, what is my injury history? So this is a long one, so be prepared. The first time that I think I've ever got a major injury that's either prohibited me and probably started this whole knee thing was when I was 12. I broke my ankle from landing wrong when I was just playing kickball or football or whatever else it was when I was little. Then when I was 13, I broke my left ankle from playing football, and then the year after that, I also broke my forearm. I believe it was my left forearm as well, playing football. Then when I was playing football from 15 to 16 years old, I also suffered 2 concussions as well, year after year. And so at 18, I ruptured a disc playing basketball when I was going up for a layup. 2 people sandwiched me and twisted my lower body and not my upper body, and I heard a really big pop. And then the doctor told me I ruptured a disc. And then around 20, 21 years old, I was playing basketball pretty heavily because I wanted to play either in a sport or professionally. I wasn't sure yet, but I was playing a lot. And then when I went to work and I made an awkward turn, I heard a pop and I couldn't walk anymore, which resulted in me getting an MRI for my meniscus, while my doctor told me that I have no cartilage in my right knee and I have a little bit in my left. Then last year, when I was around 24, 25, I pulled a tendon in my foot, which resulted in me to wear a boot on my right leg for, I would say, at least 3 or 4 months. And actually, when I wore that boot, my knee even flared up more than what it did before. So I knew that my knee was becoming worse and worse, especially after that injury. And these injuries are all from being little and obviously playing a ton of sports when I was younger. I used to play football, basketball, soccer, anything, kickball. It didn't really matter to me. 7 days a week, I would still go to practice. I would still do all these things. So I realized that I needed to be better at moving my body and doing things like that before I should do all of those kind of things. So I started having knee pain right after my meniscus tear, which of course is a shocker, right? But before that, I was actually pretty athletic. I had a quick first step. I was able to dunk on most days, not every day. And it usually wasn't the best dunk, but I could at least get my hand over the rim. I could jump over defenders. I could spike a volleyball easily. I could do all of those things before my meniscus tear. Another thing is my vertical and my athleticism went away. No matter how strong I get or how many plyometrics I do or how high I can jump on a box, I just for some reason couldn't get my knee to get stronger. Yet I could always do a little bit more, but then it would just bring me right back down with either another injury or my knee would get sore and I couldn't do the things again. Now, after the injury, this is where it doesn't get fun. So I have only been able to play for maybe 1 or 2 games without my knee getting sore. That could be basketball, football, volleyball. It doesn't really matter. As soon as I start jumping or running, I can only do it for a short period of time. So I felt pain when I squatted wrong. I felt pain when I stepped down the stairs sometimes. I even felt pain when I would get up from a chair a little bit awkward. So I never told anybody this because I just felt like the injuries that I went through, like this was just gonna be my everyday life. Until I found the Knees Over Toes guy and I heard that he transformed his own knees after he was already developed to something that he can do now, which he has strong knees, he's had multiple surgeries, so he really encouraged me to try to strengthen my knees one more time. So how am I feeling after 3 weeks into the program? So 3 weeks in, I'm feeling really great, and I feel like I'm pushing my knees through more than I ever thought I ever could before. So I know that this hasn't been a lot of times, and maybe I could have done these exercises by myself, like putting my knees over my toes or sissy squats, But with the regular knee pain that is going away from these exercises, it's really given me the confidence to push my knees even more. So a great example of how I know this program is working is I'm not feeling those pains of like getting up awkwardly, or if I'm stepping down the stairs or even going up the stairs after a workout. I literally haven't felt any pain. I've just felt a little bit of soreness after a workout, but it only lasts like maybe 30 minutes or so. I've only missed a single knee workout, and my trainer Quentin has been very encouraging throughout every single week. So these are all the reasons why I decided to invest in myself and buy this program. I can't wait to see what I'm going to achieve in the next couple weeks. I hope you guys subscribe so you can get notified for when I make my next update video so you can see for yourself. Alright guys, I will see you next video. Have a good day.